Oh my boy. Shit. Shit. Ciao.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bills Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. And we are underway in Buffalo. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Jackson from the shotgun. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
First down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 more on that one and another first down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 48 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, 26. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
8-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the Ravens' 21-yard line.
And now they'll throw with Allen forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. They run here with Singletary. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Pernell McPhee on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
Check 37, check 37.
Again, it'll be Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
For the extra point.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
At the 22-yard line.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
And 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense?
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. He can run for it, and he will. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills have taken the lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Bills 13, Ravens 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Jackson now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Play action. Now Jackson. Looking downfield for Dez. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Can't be serious, bro.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a
Damn, it's holding me right now, bro. Like,
each of them gets a
serious?
half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone. Read the football.
Get out of here.
In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First play of the drive.
Can't be serious, but
1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary.
Number 20,
Malik Harrison on the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both both sides, they had to walk away
But
from
just
that
do
game
score
like,
no more.
okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill.
Nobody ass QB, bro.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Yeah,
Get out of here, man.
Time, and I think we were both wondering once he got
Are
out
you
of the
serious?
box, whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Hey, we got three down. Under crunch.
Allen from the gun on third down. Flush to his right. That's caught by
What?
Dawson Knox. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Get out of here, bro. Nobody ass players, bro. Got pizza boxes all in this room, water bottles and shit.
Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Shit, let's go.
They'll contain him to just
Stop. Good
4.
cap.
Second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Pick, what?
Allen's throw is complete.
Oh.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
This is why no one plays your game, EA.
37 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have
Look at that, bro. It should have been a
they've
pick.
got the lead.
Well, whenever
That should have been a
adjustments,
pick.
we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense.
Why no
They
one
gotta
plays your
figure out
game,
some
fucking
way
EA.
Somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Get out of here, man.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Ravens 7. Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson now. They'll roll him out right. On the crossing route,
Shit.
it's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before
Look, he thought he wasn't gonna get that.
50. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action now. Jackson out to his left. And now he's going to use his left.
Oh, I'm glad he didn't fumble.
Just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Matt Milano on the tackle.
Dangerous.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And the Bills are going to recover. A very interesting...
Why no one buys your game, EA?
I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that
And he still caught that, bro. Like,
and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. Singletary here running out of the gun. 2 yards on the
why no one buys your game, EA?
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but
Team's literally better than this dude.
still have the lead.
And they've got
Out
to
of
be
here, bro.
fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
58's the mic. 1, 2, 3.
Singletary again. And he's
Good
gonna get this one
defense.
down to the 30. They follow up the gain of 2 and a gain of 1 that time. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They got to get to the 23 here on third.
Get him! Get him! 58's the mic. 58's the mic. I got you. I got you.
To the air, Allen. Flushed out right. He may try.
He didn't fumble.
And he'll get nothing out of
You
that.
didn't fumble. You serious?
He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Fourth down.
So they're going for it.
Get that shit out of here, nigga.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Rush in! Rush in! Rush in!
Throwing on
Shit.
first down, it's
Go.
Jackson. It's a short
Got some
one
yards.
to
Let's go.
the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. And I think every
Get the
time
hell out of here, bro.
he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
Dude's a weirdo, but
Chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to
fucking
get that done.
dumbass game.
So now it's 3rd.
Buys your game,
Remember,
EA.
they also lose it down on the grounding call. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Hey, hey, right there. Watch the run, watch the run.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
Good shit. Let's go.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Get hot! 180! Finish it hot! Get hot! 180! Back, back, back! Check 9, check 9! Check 50, check 50!
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll be out of
First down.
bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
Check 24, check 24!
Jackson on first down. It's
Good,
brought in
good,
here by
good shit, bro.
Willie Snead. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Hey, report. 58, the mic. Get your swerve on.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 23. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first. Correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Why? Get wide. You get up.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Flag on somebody.
And he's taken down. So that one will be accepted. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket.
He's blitzing.
Everybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put him. Middle.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about right there. My bad.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. So they get the score still down, but bottom line is they kept themselves in the game.
They did keep hope alive, Brandon. That's exactly what they did. Now they've got to deliver and finish things off.
Now Tucker to add the PAT.
All you need is a TD. Points.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Bills 21, Ravens 14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a run with Singletary. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Campbell on the stop.
Calais Campbell on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 37-yard line.
continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They go right back to Singletary. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On third down, they go with Singletary. And he is going to lose yardage here.
The ball carrier. Matt Judon there on the stop. A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
I know you felt that one.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Allen now looks to throw. Dancing to his left. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. That's caught at the 3. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Bills will extend their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and a lead now up to 14.
14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And the Raven first down.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it'll be second down. To throw again, Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time. That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Watch QB drop. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. 13.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Hey, middle.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. You got three down. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
One last shot for Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like a